If you just removed a tooth, you wouldn't need a potion.
And then what? Another and then another? Give it a few years and I'd be left with no teeth at all. Ah, leave me alone.
Leave me alone. Oh, dang. Hold on. Wait, did I? Oh, I shouldn't have said that. That just potentially stopped me from getting the quest. Yeah, Jan. Keeper's vigor. Can I grab that without? You didn't see me do that. Chat, you didn't see me procure that with my hand, my finger, my five. Ooh, ooh, just okay, just for sales. My 5-finger discount. Increase movement speed with 20%. There we go. Hey, we can assume that he can't prove we did it. Nice. Small health pots. Heck yeah. Dude, it's winning. Alright. You need to talk to him. I get that recipe.
Oh, sorry. Do I know you?
Can I get some of those glasses, dude?
Either way, glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Jan Heber, a physician raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy.
Is that recipe you were just whispering to yourself?
It's some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. I guess I'll find out when I try it.
Try it on yourself?
Experience is the best teacher. Don't worry, I'm not testing anything on the others. Graham the Mad, a great Camelotian physician, used to say that a real doctor would never give his patient something he hadn't tried on himself first. A wise approach.
That sounds
myself.
I mean, there's no way you wouldn't do that on other people, but that's still kind of dangerous. Graham the Mad, don't you see the irony?
What irony?
I guess it's irony impaired. Isn't that dangerous?
The pursuit of knowledge is always dangerous. That's why it's reserved for only the bravest of the brave. It takes true guts to face the unknown, to realize just how little you know, and how insignificant you are to the world.
Okay, fortune favored the bold. You could try it on me.
Oh, that was unexpected. Here, take it. What will happen, I have no idea. But please, tell me, if you live to find out.
Alright. Oh, health pot. Okay. Wait. I gotta wait. What do we get? Herba's elixir? Okay. I'm kind of nervous. Let's do it, chat. Let's do it. Oh, alchemy 11. Nice. Wait, oh, I should have checked to see what it did.
Healing diseases, sometimes cutting people open. Oh, and pulling out teeth seems to be a leading cause of concern for everyone around here. Me pulling teeth.
Bad dental hygiene, huh?
The world? My friends back in Camelot would laugh their brains out.
That's painful. Exfoliating their brains through laughter. You like you and die need to sleep.
I don't dream about anything anymore, so sleep feels like a waste of precious time. Fortunately, back in Camelot, I found a mix of remedies that can keep me awake for a whole week. It was
Damn.
popular in our study group.
Who's tweaking? Care to share the recipe?
Oh no, every physician needs his secrets.
That's fair.
But I can sell you some if you promise not to tell any of the higher-ups.
Mom's the word. Why wouldn't you want the leadership to know?
There are side effects. You won't fall asleep for a while, but the moment you do, well, you'll feel like you died and came back to life, only to die again. So you either take the next dose or endure it. I can endure it because I don't have a post to attend to. But our brave soldiers, well, that'd be risky.
Wow, that's mad. It's madness. Madness. It's Sparta. And if I do tell someone,
Well, they already trust my word. I'll be sure to deny everything.
Yeah, that makes
Moreover,
sense.
I'm in the position to raise my prices or to refuse to sell you medicine.
Oh,
Whichever
rude.
suits my mood. I'm honestly quite offended you're even asking.
Excuse me. So you're not a fan of local remedies.
I was classically trained in the proper art of medicine by the scholars of Camelot. The things they do here, they make no sense. No sense at all. Most of this stuff shouldn't even be effective. Yet it seems to work wonders on these simple-minded, tough-bodied people.
Wow, this guy is condescending. So why do you even study this stuff?
Shipments from Camelot are late, so I'm running low on supplies. If I'm not able to treat them, they'll start complaining. And Fergus doesn't like when people complain, especially when it comes to their health. He truly cares about them, I've got to admit. He doesn't care much about anyone else, though.
Oh, you guys got a long ad. Is there anything I can do to help?
Why would you, though? Don't you have better things to do?
Trying to get I'm trying to get into the quartermaster's good books.
Aha, got it. So you're up for work not out of the goodness of your heart, but for your own selfish plans.
You could say that. That'll be a good summary.
Understood. It's a good reason. Well, I'd say it's better than most.
Yeah.
All right, if you're a mercenary, then I do have a job for someone who'd be willing to risk their life in exchange for material goods.
I'll need more details.
Back at the academy, I found an ancient scroll written by the Druids. Forbidden knowledge, especially now, after the mob forced them all into a wicker man and burned every last one of them to ash. I finally deciphered it a little while ago. It describes a ritual that needs to be performed at night within a stone circle. And guess what? There's one in the nearby forest. I guess you already know what I need you to do.
Oh, you want me to cast a spell? What's the purpose of the ritual?
That is an excellent question. But I don't know. From what I've been able to decipher, it's a summoning spell to bring something or someone to our world. That being will share its great knowledge with the one brave enough to summon it. I need you to remember what it says and repeat it to me after you're back, word for word.
Sounds dangerous. Why can't you go yourself?
Isn't it obvious? I'm the only medic they have here at the Horns. I'd like to see Fergus's face if he hears about me going out there.
The mob burned all the druids and the Wicker Man.
And here I am, thinking that everyone's already heard about the Charred Conclave. Well, it wasn't the proudest moment in our history, that's for sure. You truly don't know. At some point, the villagers all around the island decided that the Druids were responsible for the Red Death, and all other ailments of our times. They rounded them all up in a massive wicker man north.
Thanks for hanging out, Doctors. Have a good hike, my dude.
Ashes. Hundreds of years of knowledge gone within the blink of an eye. But, well, that's what's bound to happen when you stop paying for people's education and invest in keeping the elites fed instead.
Alright, let's do it. Is your fascination with the druids illegal?
In Camelot, maybe, but this far south, nobody cares. I've spent my entire life digging through scrolls and books in pursuit of their knowledge. I've been reading about their rites and the descriptions of their rituals. Look, I'm sure they were onto something. They knew much more than we do, but it feels like there's a veil wrapped tightly around that knowledge. It's like I need to find the right spell, the right ritual, something that will unwrap it for me.
Open shop. How much we gotta sell stuff now. Sell that, sell that. Sell that, sell that, sell that. Will be a lot, but there we go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, combat space up to 145 now. Nice. Let's see. Keep the torch. Oh, keep that. Keep that. Oh, sell that. 22, 24. That's 10 to 14. Keep the bow. Has a very short bow. How much? Oh, we're broke. Wow. Well, we got some parts for now. All right, let's go find the Hunter Morgue. Are those guys outside? All right, cool. One of these guys over here should give me a quest for like making a pie.
Oh, a new face. It's always nice to see someone new here. Welcome, welcome. Why didn't I notice you earlier?
You seem distracted.
Yes, my apologies. Ever since breakfast today, I've been sort of lost in thought. I keep thinking of my dear mother.
Yep, it's him.
Especially her famous pie. You see, all we got here is venison and fish. Venison, then fish. And then fish, fish, and more fish. I can live with all the bullshit that's thrown at us soldiers. But the longer I live, the more I realize there's not much to live for, except food.
Spoken like a true foodie.
Kill for a slice of that pie.
Hell yeah, pie! Like fellow Dean Winchester pie appreciator. Couldn't you just make it yourself?
As if it were that easy. I ain't much of a cook. And Rorik, the one we have here, well, he says we're soldiers, so we can stick our complaints up our asses.
I could try if you remember the recipe.
Really? Sure, I remember it well. Here you go.
Nice. Mom's finest. Restores health over 10 seconds. Okay. Mom's finest. One of the keepers asked me to prepare a pie for him. Uses Mom's recipe. Okay, so recipe. Onion bun. Nice! Nice! Haha! Here you go, sir.
Yes. Still tastes like shit.
That's a good thing.
Exactly how my mother would make it.
Wow.
Just what I needed.
So he says underhanded way of saying my food tastes like shit. What?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I really appreciate what you did for me. It's just
Rude.
every time I doubt my service in the horns of the South, I need a reminder of why I enlisted.
Your mother wasn't much of a cook?
My mother wasn't much of anything, to tell the truth. She always said I was good for nothing and that I should be glad she even kept me.
Wow, that's rude.
And every day she'd bring back home a new uncle. Many of those uncles like to kick me out of my own house when they were drinking and getting busy.
Oh my.
When she'd sober up and got rid of an uncle, she'd bake me that pie as an apology. It always tasted like shit.
Like he had a shitty upbringing.
Soldiers hadn't been feeding me, I would have starved to death. Hence the pie.
Now you have a new family.
Yeah, I do. So, despite the shitty weather and the world being on the verge of collapse, there's still nowhere else I'd rather be.
I guess that's all that matters. There we go. Completed the quest. Nice. Oh, we can take stuff now. Yay! We can take stuff. Coat's weapon for 60 seconds. Wait, is that poison? To all seekers of knowledge, heed these words. You have stepped on to illegible that will lead you to the greatest treasure of all, wisdom. As you're preparing to become a vessel for ancient druidic secrets, gather the following ingredients. Knowledge you seek: venison, onion, and a clover garlic. Put them into a cauldron. Take those offerings to a sacred druidic site of your choosing, put them on the altar, and then wait patiently for enlightenment to draw upon you. Well, that's going to be for that quest that the physician guy gave me. Poison build up 6. Nice.
All mother's tits. I've just about had it with this bunch of repressed virgins. And who might you be?
Oh, hi.
One of them?
You seem angry.
Oh, do I now? You would be too if you had to deal with those sniveling morons when they're up to something. Don't look at me like that. You don't get as far in life as I have if you can't smell bullshit from a mile away.
That's impressive.
There's something fishy going on here. But I'll get to the bottom of it. And here's a brilliant idea. You're going to help me.
Am I?
I just need you to go to Brandon and find out why that slime ball is pretending not to know I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting with his delivery. Although I'm pretty sure he knows this already.
Probably does. What's in it for me?
Don't worry, I'll pay you. And who knows, you might even get a discount on my wares.
Discounts are good. I'm afraid I don't have this access to the captain.
What was I thinking? You wouldn't. You're new here, right? Shit. There's something going on, you know?
Here's a ginger, so you've got a fiery attitude.
I can feel it. I've been doing business with the captain for years now. Then suddenly I found myself stuck here. They won't let me further in, not even to set up camp in the village. But they won't let me out either. Anyway, good luck to you. Come and visit if you need anything.
Okay. Maybe there's something else I can help you with?
You do realize you won't score any points with the keepers by helping me, right?
Doesn't matter.
Those holier-than-thou soldier boys have no idea what it takes to be a merchant in this sorry world. The things we have to do sometimes aren't exactly done according to the rule book.
Hey. I don't care as long as I'm getting paid.
All right. A woman named Ness has my cargo and I need it back. I don't know where she is.
Ooh, I know where she is. Oh boy.
And yes, you'll get paid. Just bring me the wares.
Will do. Alright. Get some stories from your time on the road.
Oh, love, plenty. And almost none of them happy. I'll never forget the first time we stumbled upon a place after a cloud of the weirdness oozed through.
Ooze
It
through?
was a small settlement, just a few houses. There was this odd, bitter taste in the air. The place was completely abandoned. Or so we thought. Until we started finding them, one by one. A man who tried to chop off his legs after they started sprouting antlers. Another one who gouged his eyes out, so he wouldn't have to look at his child melting into the floor. A woman in the
Jeez.
farthest corner of the settlement managed to stab herself in the heart before it got to her.
Man, best to go out on your own terms, I suppose.
I'm still not sure why I didn't. I guess giving up just isn't in my nature.
Hey, never surrender, never give up. Who are you?
Name's Orla.
Orla. Oh, the ITH doesn't sound out. Okay. Orla.
What was I thinking when I decided to leave Timberwall?
Timberwall. Oh yeah, that's where she's from. Tell me about Timberwall.
You've never been to the merchant capital? Well, you didn't miss much. Yes, it's rich and extravagant, but only if you're rich and extravagant too. Other than that, it's a place like any other. The same pain and misery hiding behind gilded walls. It's not as exciting as people think. Or, well, maybe it is if you like living with a bunch of backstabbing crooks. Yeah, now I remember.
That sounds pretty dangerous. Are you on your way back home?
I have no home in Timberwall. Well, we have an estate, but it hasn't felt like home for a long time. I feel like every time I go back, I recognize it less and less. The people are getting greedier and more desperate by the day. Business is slow, I'm not gonna lie. With the weirdness creeping in from the north and bandits everywhere, trade's just not as... But, I don't know. Being a merchant from Timberwall used to mean craftiness, taking risks, looking for opportunities. Now, they only care about keeping their heads down and preserving their fortunes.
I sense there's a story behind those these backstabbing crooks.
Not really. It's more of a requirement if you ever want to be successful in Timberwall. My family is full of them.
A family of criminals. It sounds like you made the right choice leaving, but then again, she's not happy here.
Try not to get yourself killed.
Alright, no worries. Alright. Silk Road. We finished we finished the first half of the quest, I want to say. We just didn't do the second part. We found nests before. Alright. There we go, fast travel point. We can't use those willy-nilly. We do have to make sure that we have to fuel the ethereal cobwebs. We gotta go down here. That's a cave. And it's gonna be a lot of outlaws in that cave. It's so weird knowing things about this game now. Oop, yeah, we got athletics and stuff. Hopefully that can help with our stamina. Our stam. Well, hold on, let me save. Oh, hi.
Off the leash, are we?
Dude, he looks pretty badass.
Who had you as their plaything? The church? The druids? Some band of cutthroats? But it doesn't matter now that you're free.
I'm free. Who are you?
I'm Abigail, a knight. I swore my sword to my lady's will, and she kept me close until she had no more use for me. Now, I walk alone, but a shadow never strays too far.
How do you know something that... How do you know that something happened to me?
You look wretched, and you smell like death. I've seen people like you before. Broken, worn down, dragged through the mud. If you've had enough of it all, I could grant you an honorable death. In a proper duel, you lived like a cur, but you could die like a knight. Wouldn't that be just splendid? Just say the word. Farewell, wanderer.
I'll be back. What happens if we best him? We're probably not strong enough to beat him right now. Whoa, what was that? Oh, that's like a big old bird, dude. That's kind of scary. Oh. Don't give him a chance. Don't give him a chance. Don't give him a chance. Take that, son. Him throwing those rocks at it could have thrown me off. I think your blood clots. I really love the variety of enemies and their designs. And the animations are really smooth. Okay, we're almost there. Although like Ola, her stall was further back in the previous versions of the game. Now she's more front and center. What is that? Shrine of the Deer. Give antler. Fragment 3. Make an offering of animal parts. Get movement speed motivated. Oh. Ooh. That sounds good. We need antlers. Something else. I wonder where we can find some cobweb though. I haven't been able to find too much outdoor cobweb. That way, so we can rest relatively safely. Okay, there should be some outlaws over here.
Look what you've done, you fool. It's always the same with you. Beat them up first, ask questions later, damn it. And now we have no gold, no nothing, just a pile of old stones and a dead body.
No
Dang, that hurts. Dang, yeah. Yeah. Let's see if we can get some bonus damage sneaking up on him and using the bow and arrow, and then we can switch to the broadsword.
Look what you've done, you fool. It's always the same with you. Beat them up first, ask questions later.
Woo! Here we go. Broken wooden cup. All you do is gushing blood. Stomachache? Okay, hold on. Wow, they cleaned me good. Oh, Camelot. Camelot Nobleman doublet. Bag. Let's see. Letter to Elos. Dear Elos, you, my most faithful companion, are my only hope. Go to the All-Mother's shrine, perform the following ritual, and bring me the amulet. You will surely be gifted. Granny said that you need to make an offering of a rose, some sage, and a fetter. This is my last hope to save my beautiful daughter. Return safely, and may the All-Mother protect you later, Cardia. Oh, I wonder if you could do that instead. Rose, sage, and feather. Let's equip those. Those look fancy. Receiving fatal damage leaves you. Take me, All Mother, into your embrace. This feather is a symbol, my light heart. This rose, my love confession. This sage, a promise of purity. Please protect me now and forever. Love me as I love you. Take a simple prayer. Alright. Fingerless comb. Hey! We know that. We've had that name before. Shrine of the Deer. King's Road. Receiving fatal damage leaves you with 100% max health instead of dying, but destroys the amulet. Dude! That sounds awesome. K9 meat. Some K-Gogi. Dual broadsword. Ooh, how am be that? That's less? Why is this less than the broken? Wow, the one I got. Okay. Wait, did they move the place to Silk Road? Oh, it's way up there. Field bomb, yeah, field bomb. Okay, it's way up there. It was actually down here before. Okay. And then you do the area down here. You go to a cave and you take all these outlaws out. You find nests, and then she's like, you know what? I don't want to do this. So you can go do it yourself. And I never did it beyond that, but I've noticed some I definitely noticed some changes between 07 and 09. Some are big. Like they brought the